Hello my gamers and tax evaders alike. I'm going to try my hand at reviewing a TV show that I recently watched, and I'm sure many of you are already familiar with it. I mean, it's in the fucking title of the video. It's Invincible. I'm going to talk about Invincible. But like I said, I've never reviewed a movie or a TV show in my goddamn life, so please just bear with me here. I'm going to start this off by saying if you haven't watched this show and you generally enjoy the superhero genre, you are seriously missing out. This is a fucking thrill ride from beginning to end, and it seriously is just like a roller coaster. I know that that's played out, but it's so much like a roller coaster. You get these fight scenes which go on for like several minutes, just hands in the air going, woo, yes, let's fucking go. Then it slows down. You're climbing. It's boring. You're getting plot, and the plot is interesting, but God, you need answers. The show's left so many loose ends that you need explained, but you're almost at the top, and you're going over, and holy fucking shit, what? I love the expectations set up in the first episode. I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't watched it, but the first episode sets itself up as kind of a crappy, lame, and very overdone animated superhero show. You know, the kind of shit that we all watched when we were kids, kind of like Ben 10 maybe. And that's not a diss on Ben 10. I was a huge fan of Ben 10, still love Ben 10. Ben 10's awesome. But yeah, it was just kind of setting itself up to be fucking boring, to be honest. The characters are cool, but a lot of them are just like clearly rip-offs of mainstream characters like Darkwing, who's literally just black Batman. He even sounds like Batman. And you get this feeling that you know where the show is going, which is completely fair and valid, because we've all seen where this show's going 100 billion times before, you know? And then you get to the end of the episode, and every single expectation you developed so far is immediately fucking shattered. When I got to the end of the first episode, I nearly shit my briefs and creamed out my entire nutsack. The show changes from a generic kids cartoon to clearly a cartoon only meant for adults like me, who are tired of the overused tropes in normal superhero storytelling. Seriously, I have never seen a show so brilliantly crush my expectations, but in a way that doesn't ruin it for the viewer. You know what I mean? It's like Game of Thrones Season 8, except that the writers are actually competent in Invincible. And the show just gets darker from there, with one episode that I actually found really disturbing when they visit a college campus, and minor spoiler, there's a guy who is turning humans into cyborgs there. Only the show does a great job of humanizing every single character in the show. Everyone is relatable, so even though the guy turned into a cyborg is a total douchey scumbag asshole, you still feel so much empathy for what happened to him and the situation that he's been put into. Like, you can relate with him, even though he was an asshole. And even though he was really just a throwaway character, he didn't really feel like a throwaway character. They kind of developed him as much as they could in the time that they were allotted with the character. Ice cream. I hear the ice cream truck. And again, I really am not trying to spoil anything too big here, so I am going to talk about the final episode, but I'm just going to not reference anything that actually happened in it. You know, got it? Good. Okay. The final episode is like Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. It just doesn't stop. Shit, I think Critical said the same thing in his review. God damn it, reviewing shit is hard. Seriously though, the action really is non-stop. Omni-Man is so fucking cool. Not a great guy, but his action scenes are insane. I mean, he literally destroys an entire civilization and will do these fucking crazy moves constantly, just never letting up and fucking destroying anyone that comes in contact with him. He will punch his fist straight through you and then just slice you in half. It's fucking sick. Now, I do have a couple of problems with the show, to be totally honest. I think it is a masterpiece, in my opinion, but that doesn't mean that it's perfect. I thought Mark and Amber's relationship was stupid at a couple times. Spoiler warning! When Amber broke up with Mark, when he revealed his identity to her, it was kind of annoying. Like, yeah, he was in the wrong for trying to use revealing his superhero identity as a Hail Mary to win her back, but she says she'd known for several weeks that he was a superhero. Then why did you get mad at him after saving several people's lives from the cyborg if she knew that it was him at the time that he was doing it? Why would she be mad? I guess the idea of a superhero having a secret identity that he doesn't reveal to anyone is kind of ingrained in me, and the show tries to take a more realistic approach to how superheroes would actually play out in real life. You know, in real life, I assume a partner would probably get mad at the superhero after finding out that they've been lying to them about having a second double life, you know? So even though it's kind of annoying to me, I guess I can forgive them for that, because I guess it's kind of realistic. All that being said, criticisms aside, I cannot recommend this show enough. Seriously, why are you still watching this video? Go and watch the first episode of Invincible right now. What are you still doing here? Leave. Go and watch it. I'm fucking serious!